Let's talk about play. Let's talk about having fun. Alan Watts, the philosopher, once said, "A life without play isn't really a life worth living." So his point would be that the more you play, the happier you are. Or maybe said another way, the less you play, the less happy you can be. Now, there's a couple of different schools of thought on how can you experience play. Do you see it as a reward? Do you see it as something you're supposed to do? Do I have to do this play? Maybe I don't even like to play, but I want to play. But you said I had to play, and I don't even want to play, but I still have to play. Do I have to play? So let's find out. There's a couple of schools of thought. The first is to view play as a reward. You know, this is very common. So you got the guy coming here, he wants to play. Now, the reward, the play as the reward says you can do your playing as soon as you're done with the hard work. So play is the reward. And what that means is that, you know, you can go outside and play after you wash the dishes. You can play your video games after you do your chores. You can sleep when you're dead. Right? So the idea is I don't get to play until I do the hard work. Now in the short run, that might seem like it's motivating. Unfortunately, though, if you always have something to do, you're always going to put off play. You're always going to put off having fun. In fact, Bronnie Ware says that one of the top 5 regrets of people who are on their deathbed is that I didn't allow myself to be happy. I kept on putting off my happiness. Contingent happiness. I'll be happy as soon as. I'll be happy as soon as I finish that project. I get that promotion. As finally, once I become an empty nester, as soon as I retire, then I'll finally play and have fun and be happy. Unfortunately, we know so many people that you don't have to go very far to find the people who they died between here and play, halfway up this ladder. They retired at 60 and passed away at 61. Or worse, they passed away in their working years. So you can't put off play. So play as a reward kind of falls short. What about the second view, where instead of saying play is something that happens for doing good work, what if we view play as a prerequisite for doing good work? The recharge your batteries, so to speak. In this view, I want to work, I want to get work done, and in order to do this productive work, I have to find ways to play. And, you know, they'll call it recharging your batteries. The opposite, of course, is burnout. They don't want you to burn out. They don't want you to like run out of gas. So you have to play to recharge those batteries. Now, unfortunately, though, if you are using play strictly to become better at work, well, that's not really play, is it? Right? So here's your productive work. And if you view play as a prerequisite to doing good work, playing becomes part of your work. That's not actually play. All right? So there's another way to think about this, and that's to view play intrinsically. Play for the sake of playing. Now, that's different from doing play extrinsically. When you're doing something extrinsically, you're using it as a means to something else. Right? So if I play, I might want specific outcome, and maybe that specific outcome is I want to be more productive at work, or maybe I'm playing because I want another specific outcome of networking with somebody, or maybe I'm playing because I have some other specific outcome of finding a promotion or getting some kind of social status. Whatever it is, if I'm playing for some specific outcome, the reinforcement is getting that outcome. It's a means. And that's the work as a prerequisite. I'm sorry, the play as the prerequisite to the good work is you're using good work as the specific outcome, the reason you're playing. And that falls apart. Instead, we want to find things to do with our time that are fun, that count as play, that we would do if we couldn't tell anybody. We would do it if there's no other reason we're doing it. We play, and it self-reinforces. That's it. We play because we play. It self-reinforces itself upon itself. So that's what we're trying to look for. And none of this is to say that playing and having fun doesn't have benefits. Of course it does. The problem, though, is when you play in order to get those benefits. When you play only to get those benefits, it doesn't work like that, because the more you aim at it, the more you're going to miss it. So if I'm only playing to get a specific outcome, if I'm using play extrinsically, it's like there's a brick wall between me and those benefits. Instead, if I can play intrinsically, play for the sake of playing, those benefits will follow me. Those benefits kind of sneak in. Okay, so how can you design your life around play? What fun things can you do? What fun things can you get into your life that you would just be happy to do? How can you use your money to get that? You don't need any other payoff other than it's damn fun to do it. What does that mean for you? You get one life. Live intentionally. Greetings, Derek again. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to learn more, please head to meaning.blog, and there you can learn about all things related to money and mindset and purpose and meaning. And you'll be able to find out how we might be able to work together. You'll find more articles. You'll find links to videos. You'll find online courses, all kinds of things to get you going on your journey towards living more intentionally.